Te karu o te ika Māui tiki tiki a taranga. The eye of the fish of our great ancestor Maui, the navigator, pulled this land from the depths of the ocean. This is WAIRARAPA Moana. Once the glistening centre of ancient settlements, encircled by her descendants, the beating heart of a thriving civilization, we trace descent from the water, wind, land itself. We are Maui, Kupe, Ira, Tara, Rangitane, and Kahununu's people. A culture whose core values of manaakitanga, kaitiakitanga, are couched in the understanding that the land cannot belong to us, as we belong to the land.
Let's turn the kettle on, have a seat, get some bickies, because it's going to be a long conversation that we'll be having. As a beginner, just learning about it, I probably just have to say it's really just a document that went wrong kind of thing. It's really just what got us to where we are right now.
Waitangi Day is the best day for me. It probably should have been the 5th because that's when my birthday is. So I've celebrated Waitangi Day every year because it's the day after my birthday, but because it's so special.
Often the day is really busy with people who have planned for you about 6 jobs to do, and you got 4 different places to be at the same time. Perhaps Waitangi Day means a little more about the value of things Māori.
Waitangi Day is the only public holiday in New Zealand that is specifically related to New Zealand itself.
Waitangi Day is more of a remembrance thing for me. It's more like just remembering what had happened on the 6th of February before then and after it to today, and how much Māori have developed since then, how angry we were and everything that was taken from us during that time and how much we have back now.
It didn't mean a lot when I was growing up. I was brought up mostly by my grandmother. She was busy living through what colonisation had done to our people. Like a fish doesn't know whether it's living in water, because water's all around it. I didn't know about the Treaty of Waitangi because the effects of it was all around us.
For me, at age 90, it's a day of reflection. And I can think back to the things that didn't happen. The primary teacher used to ask kids home for tea. So one day I decided I'd see why she didn't ask me. And she said to me, "Oh, but your father's Maori and a gardener." So and that's all she said. And it took me years to work that out. And then when I was at high school, one of the masters said that after the school holidays, the return of the native. And I didn't, I just sort of shrugged it off. Then quite a long time afterwards, I thought, it's a racist comment.
We didn't really participate in any ceremonial things. Like we went gathering pipis over by Diamond Harbour. We met with other Māori and had kai. Mostly it was around hangi food, laughing, friendship. It wasn't really until I was at high school that I was aware that Waitangi Day was a thing, because there was a place where something was signed and it meant this was New Zealand's National Day.
Moana o mahakira he ara takoto ia.
And for quite a number of years, it followed fairly strict sort of principles. The Navy would come out and fire some blanks and all very plastic, really. But the ceremony was basically organised by the government and the European ways of doing things.
And Waitangi Day, she always made sure to take us out to Tūrano Waiwai in Ngāra Wahia, where Kingitanga's present, where Māori is celebrating I was grateful for my grandmother taking me there. Sometimes when you're a Māori boy and you've got a Pākehā grandmother or a Pākehā father, people don't see the connection all the time. The connection's more about what you do together, and so that's one of the things that I knew from my grandmother, that she cared about my Māori ancestry.
I think, Waitangi Day is about celebrating. For me, the whole idea of the treaty and what it means is around being able to put into context our history, our present, and our future. I think it's important that all of us as New Zealanders are able to celebrate all of those things and celebrate them in a way that acknowledges who we are in the sense of our own traditions, our own things we hold dear, things we aspire to, all of those sorts of things. I think it's, it's a lot bigger than just a document for me. It's the reason we're living and being able to call ourselves New Zealanders.
The Tiriti was about our two cultures coming together and working together in its entirety. And I still look forward to that today. Yeah.